Hi my friends, welcome back. I'm George Pierce. Thank you for watching. This video is about making lemons out of lemonade, and specifically it's about what to do and what not to do when your website crashes. I'm going to cover 7 steps that you're going to want to take, and stick with me for my FYI bonus because I've got some added tips that I want to share with you as well. Just a reminder that this channel is about growing your YouTube channel and making money online as an affiliate. If either of those are of interest to you, be sure to hit that subscribe button, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell, and that way you're not going to miss any of these videos. So it's a couple of mornings ago, I'm doing an update on one of my websites. Next thing I know, no more website. I've lost the dashboard, the control panel, the website, the whole 9 yards. Oh, the horror! Not really, not a big deal. I'm going to go to the backup and restore it. So I go to the backup and I restore it, and it fails. So then I go to the file manager and I manually intervene, and the site is still down. It is dead. I can't get into the dashboard. I can't get into the site. It's dead in the water. Okay, so now what do I do? Well, what do I do? What do you do? And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is this is probably the 12th time that this has happened, and it happens to me more than I believe it happens to most people because I am a content marketer. So I have some pretty heavy-duty sites. But what do you do? What happens? I mean, what do you do when your site's down and you can't fix it? Well, step number 1, and it's kind of hindsight, but this is fortunately something that I do. And if you watch my channel, you've heard me say this again and again, and that is it's what I call an ounce of prevention, and that is to use an HTML editor and back everything up. If you're creating your pages with an HTML editor, then save it. If you're creating it with a site builder, and I can understand that because the site builders are just so awesome, no problem, but it takes just a few seconds to go to the HTML, copy it, and put it in your HTML editor and save that page. I happen to use an HTML editor which is free. I love it. I think you will too if you don't have an HTML editor. It's called Blue Griffin. The link is http://bluegriffin, BLUEGRIFFON.org/. I do want to share a tip with you about saving your work on an HTML editor. When you're naming your save, begin with an acronym for that site. In other words, the site, in my case, the site that went down is the IMTC, which is Internet Marketer Training Center. And actually it's IMME because the site was initially Internet Marketing Made Easy. When I open a file and I put in IMME, there's all my pages. This little step is essential, or this tip is essential, because if you don't do this and you save your pages, you're going to have, over time, it's going to be each page is just going to be floating in a sea of pages. So this is going to save you for a tremendous amount of time. The next step that I took was I got on the internet and looked for solutions. Get on the internet, use your search box, type in what happened and what went down and so on, type the information in, see what comes up. There's a real good chance that this has happened or is happening to other people, and they're going to put information on the internet that's going to help you to fix the problem. And I do also want to share that of all the crashes that I've had, this is the first one that I've not been able to revive. Of approximately 12, I have approximately 10 that I totally was able to restore, and one that I lost partial data, and this one so far is still dead in the water, I'm sorry to say. So this does happen. It can happen to you. So step number 3, if applicable, if it's a membership site, if you have email addresses of the people that are going to this site, send them an email, of course, and let them know what's happening. Step number 4 is create a web page, a temporary web page. It's going to be a placeholder for that site. You're going to do the same thing that you do in your email. Explain what happened, apologize for the inconvenience, thank them for their kindness, their consideration, and their support. Then step number 5 is you're going to create what's called a redirect, and the redirect is simply going to direct people from the site location that is down. Then step number 5 is you're going to create what's called a redirect, the Internet Marketing Training Center URL. I'm going to send them to a new URL, which is my temporary web page. So when they go to the site, the redirect's going to take them to the web page, which is going to explain what happened, and so on. Number 6, of course, is to rebuild your site. I kind of look at stuff like this as an opportunity. Well, it's an opportunity for me to make lemonade out of the lemons. For one thing, when I rebuild the site, I'm not just going to rebuild it. I'm going to update it. I'm going to rebuild it better. I'm going to add additional information. So the site's going to be bigger and better than ever. And of course, once you rebuild your site, then naturally send out emails, create videos, get on the internet, get on social media and so on, let people know that the site is back up and running. By making a big deal of the fact that the site is back, you're turning that lemon into lemonade. In addition, you can actually treat the downtime as if it were a pre-launch. Yes, the site is down, but it's coming back, and you can let people know the site is under construction, it's coming back, and you can do that several times to create hype so that when the site is back better than ever, you're going to have more traffic than ever. The idea is that you're going to end up with more visitors when all is said and done than the last, because you've turned that lemon into lemonade. And I do want to get to my bonus. It's sort of an FYI, for your information bonus. And the first thing I want to share with you is a little bit about the redirect, because I think a lot of people maybe have never done a redirect, have no idea what a redirect is. It's redirecting them from this URL to another URL. So let me just show you how easy that is to do. You simply go to your control manager and go to the redirect button. If you have trouble finding it, just type in redirect. By the time you get to RED, it'll probably be showing up. Click on that, put in the original address, put in the site address that's down, and then put in the new address of that temporary web page. And once the site is fixed, then if you've moved the site, as I'm going to do, then that temporary page is going to get replaced with the new URL. If it's the same URL, then take the redirect away. And one other tip is when you do a redirect, of course, you have to be exact. So make sure it's exact, and then check it out, of course, to make sure that it's working. The other thing I want to share with you is the why. I mean, why go through this trouble? Why do this? Well, certainly we don't want our visitors going to a site that's down. So that traffic that we've worked so hard to get, we start to lose. So this is going to help you to preserve that traffic. So when a site goes down, it is an adversity. Every adversity brings the seed of a benefit, or often, most times, many benefits. I've already started to rebuild the site, of course, and I'm doing a lot of updates as I go. The site will be up to date, it will be updated, it will be bigger, it will be better than ever. So that's what you want to do as well. If you like this video, and I certainly hope you did, if you got some value from it, give it a big thumbs up. Do that right now, and that like button, and while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell, and that way you're not going to miss any of these videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Allow me to wish you much success.